Wow. Hi. Yeah. Hi, Dana. Hi.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Pop quiz. Liz Cheney saving democracy as we know it. Threw her gay sister under the bus to get elected. Moral dilemma. Are you with Liz Cheney or against her? With Liz Cheney?
I am grateful she spoke obvious truth, but she still has a lot of, like, she's still not at zero. We're still not at zero. Like, we're still getting back to human.
She's the scorpion on the frog.
We're the frog. We're going to sting her once we ride her across the river to get away from Trump and get the Republican Party back to sanity. Then we're going to
listen. I like I said, I give her props for speaking out in a party right now that has lost its damn mind. Well, and fractured into two different parties, but it's still the bare minimum. Like, this is, this is what people should be doing. This is what they should all be doing that care about this country and the Constitution. This is not some, amazing thing. This is literally the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you happen to see the latest proclamation from the desk of the 45th president? But something, Liz Cheney, loser, bitter loser, something, rhino, blah, and then he went on to say, open borders, gas lines, and boys competing in girls' sports. This is what you got with Joe Biden. Your thoughts?
Yeah. It's just so comical. One, that no one clearly is editing these at this point. Like, no one's reading these and going, maybe you shouldn't put that out. Or if they are, they hate him, which is also a possibility.
High likelihood.
It just, doesn't it seem like a little, like, I don't know, I can't even, like a little sort of like, from the, like you're 8, from the desk of Donald J. Trump, like it just, you picture a little tiny desk. And
Mm-hmm.
His blog is, it's not going so well. This is why he's desperate to get back on, social media because he's
cash cow too.
He is, because here's the good news, Danny. He really is becoming more and more irrelevant. If you look at polling, he is already fading, and it's just so I'm happy. I honestly, I feel like we should be happy that they're strapping their wagon to him, right? And they've lost their minds, and he seems like he might, honestly, based on real indicators, he might be soon to be indicted. We're kind of, and now we have a real threat of a third party, right, of these, never Trumpers, that I'm thinking that will guarantee Democrats in power forever, which would be the best gift, right?
Don't upset the Green Party. They're a third. I tried to say it with a straight face and I couldn't.
Okay.
We already have a third party. Oh, we don't? Okay. They're funded by Russia too. Let's move on. Okay.
Wow. Do we still have the Donald's family ready to go? Because not only were apparently 2 of his kids or in-laws getting plowed by Secret Service agents, allegedly, Don Jr.'s wife and Tiffany.
We know what the secret part is.
Not so secret, and a lot of service
anymore. And the service is 5-star. I'll tell you that right now.
Changed their name to not so secret, but a lot of service.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, because this story was recent, Trump's adult children have cost taxpayers more than $140,000 in travel expenses in the first month after their father left office. So he extended Secret Service protection, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And we wondered why, and that's because most of them were getting plowed by Secret Service agents.
Keep them happy.
Oh, boy. Still grifting and still, wow. I mean,
keep them quiet, probably.
They are literally, figuratively sucking off the taxpayers, teat, and also Secret Servicemen. But listen, the Donald's family is, okay. Still grifting.
They're creepy and they're kooky.
Do we?
Faces orange kabuki. They've acted kind of crooky. The Donald's family. Their house a destination, a viral infestation. Avoid that whole location. The Donald's family.
I want to be nasty. Do you mind?
Tweet.
And this is their new hoax.
Deceit.
Who gives a about the Christmas stuff?
Petite. So send him and his Klansmen off to Uzbekistan. You know that we can't stand him, the Donald's family.
Okay, so do we have to keep paying for them? We're technically still going to be paying for them when they're in prison, correct? That's still taxpayer funded.
We're still
Might be a little cheaper. Yeah.
Do we still have to
It
pay
will be
for
cheaper.
Secret Servicemen to plow them when they're in prison? I just can't say plow enough. I don't know why.
don't either.
I'm not sure you can say that on the air, actually.
Oh, really?
But you have, so, whatever.
Well, they, daily accuse, gays and trans people of having no values. I'm just saying that's your value is getting plowed by a Secret Serviceman. Okay.
Sean's eyes just like, I can only dump so much of this show.
I could be talking about farmers. Plow is not a bad
They're plowing
word.
the fields.
Yes, plow. Thank you, Travis. Noted.
I grew up on a farm. I know
Noted
exactly.
Fresno farm boy. Travis Bone has okayed it. It's getting plowed is right. Your fields probably have gotten plowed a million times.
Well, that's what you're
know.
talking about, right, Steph? You get married, so you have someone to plow for you.
Yes, your field. Sure.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't. You can't do that yourself.
Your lady
Yeah.
garden.
Right.
Your
exactly.
lady garden.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what they call him in Australia.
I need a weed whacker in my lady garden. I tell you what, right now. Listen, Matt Gaetz.
Chris completely. Sean is actually updating his LinkedIn right now. I don't know if you can see it.
What? LinkedIn doesn't work, Sean. Okay. How many people have we individually?
It's just a spam generator. Yeah.
How many of us individually have told people, no, I do not want to join your network on LinkedIn? Stop emailing me. Okay. Here's a fun headline. Matt Gaetz' world about to come crashing down. Two of the reporters who've been breaking news about the investigation into Matt Gaetz say the lawmaker is about to find himself in an even worse predicament. The coming week should bring a slew of new challenges as Gaetz' friend Joel Greenberg is expected to enter a cooperation agreement with prosecutors, I believe by Saturday, right, Travis?
Yes.
He has.
That's the deadline.
Yeah. We know that this is heating up, particularly again, because we've got a deadline of May 15th for Greenberg to become a fully cooperating witness for the government. And there's not just that. We also hear the feds are pressuring other people who have direct knowledge of this. The world for Matt Gaetz in the near term looks extremely difficult because it's not just there's some evidence, there's a lot of evidence, and there are several witnesses. Oh, dear. And my dream, Dana, because he's on that awful comedy tour with Marjorie Taylor Gates, is that they get a physical cane with a slide whistle and just in mid-stupid frat boy joke, just...
Yep.
Sean just the cane. He gets the actual cane and then the handcuffs. Is that too much to ask? Right?
No, I'd love to see it. Yeah, those two on tour together, I can't.
Yeah. So
every gym bathroom is full right now after their performances.
Okay. We were talking about Linwood, his porn name and lawyer name, and because he says Trump's still president, still has the nuclear codes and can go. Okay, so I just isn't it just that they're all trying to out crazy each other? Marjorie Taylor Greens and the Linwoods, and so did the My Pillow guys rally? Did you hear about that, Dana?
I did not, but I'd love to.
Well, Joe Piscopo was involved, so
Yes. The big names.
Right. My Pillow CEO. Okay, I guess I could use a tiny violin. This is just oh my God. So Donald Trump's blog is a complete bomb. My Pillow CEO Mike Lindell held his much anticipated by fans Frank Speech. That was supposed to be his new platform.
Frank is social media.
Frank Speech.
Frank is his social media platform. Yep.
He held a rally Monday night at the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. The event was billed as providing a venue for Lindell to relaunch his failed social media platform, Frank, but no announcement about the platform occurred. They said discussing the non-relaunch of Frank perhaps was because it is so poorly constructed and using the wrong software and is never likely to work. So that's probably why it was not mentioned. Shortly after people were seated, former SNL cast member Joe Piscopo took the stage to praise Lindell, even offering an original musical number. Oh no! At one point, Piscopo's microphone stopped working, and then he blamed the malfunction on Chinese interference. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed this show. Okay, a lot of people yelled no when Piscopo asked if anyone got vaxxed. Oh, so it was also a giant super spreader event as well. Right. So that was that. You also have the opportunity to get COVID on your way out. Okay. Let's see. Ron also learned about, there was an investment opportunity that was offered Dana at the rally being pushed that promised a 3,500% return. The flyer touts seemingly too good to be true. Likely because it's probably too good to be true. Yeah. Okay.
So they paid money to listen to a pyramid scheme presentation?
Correct. Yes. Well, and Joe Piscopo sing badly on a bad microphone that was sabotaged by the Chinese. Okay.
And he sold timeshares. It was a big move.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Once the rally, do we have our Let's Go spread now? Sure. Once the rally ended, representatives for Lindell encouraged attendees to take home multiple boxes of his books. He was prepared to hand out 30,000 plus copies, but as it turns out, he literally could not give them away. I believe there was about 1,000 people there, and he couldn't even. If you have not heard of the Sexy Liberal Podcasting Network, your podcasting superstation, you suck. I mean,
yes.
We have the smartest, funniest liberals in the country. Stephanie Miller's Happy Hour. We have John Fugelsang. We have Hal Sparks, Frangela, Final Word, and Idiot of the Week. We have Bob Seska. Oh my God. We have Jody Hamilton from The Bunker. We have Start Me Up with Kimberly Johnson. We have Unprecedented. We have the smartest, funniest podcast, period. Get it now. SexyLiberal.com.